Hello, friends. I am Chevee. That's not how we start the show anymore. I'm hurting. I was gonna try and talk about something, but the fact of the matter is this piece of plywood is currently taking up the whole bench, and I don't have the strength to move it. I mean, I have the strength. I just don't have the willpower because of my back. I spent, I don't know, a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours down here on Saturday. No, yeah, whatever. This weekend, I spent a few hours. I decided the track for my Trek saw is not coming until tomorrow, so I couldn't cut this down to size. My hope this weekend was to have it assembled, to have the base of this thing assembled. Um, but I couldn't do that because I can't cut this to length yet. I don't have a clean, easy way of doing it. Jonathan had asked if I could use the circular saw. If I bought a new blade for my circular saw, would that work? Kinda, but in my experience, keeping that little circular saw from drifting is the problem. Not necessarily the cut quality, because this is going to get trimmed anyway. There's going to be a border around this. So that's not important, but getting it to not drift, even with my homemade track and stuff, seems to be impossible with that saw. So that's why I ordered the track saw. Not getting it till tomorrow, so I just couldn't do much. So I decided to come down. I think it was Saturday. Maybe it was yesterday. No, it was Saturday. I drilled all of the holes in the legs. I hadn't done that yet. I finished drilling the holes in the panels, drilled all the holes in the legs, filled all of the weird spots. I still need to sand these. Got this panel on the bench, sanded it to 150, I think, and put a coat of shellac on it. Sanded the side panels down and put a second coat on those. I'll put a second coat on those. The shellac is really, I'm just trying to seal the grain a little bit and keep it from kind of falling apart as I sand on it. But all three of these pieces will ultimately get painted, and the legs will get painted white with probably a base coat of shellac primer, like the 123 primer, and then a base coat of a color on top of that, of something whitish on top of that. So I'm really just trying to get rid of the fuzziness of this crappy plywood. This is Home Depot's. This is technically a maple with veneer, but the veneer is like a 84th of an inch thick. I don't know, 3/1000 thick maybe. It's a very thin veneer. It's just not good plywood. I thought it was when I bought it. It was, this was very expensive when I bought it. But regardless, that left me just destroyed. And the weird part was I sat down for almost all of it. I had I mean, you saw in the video the other day, I had the panels clamped here. I sat here and drilled those. I sat here and drilled these. I was sitting down almost the entire time I was working on this stuff, and my back still is just wrecked. And I don't know if it's the shoes that I'm wearing, if it's the concrete floor. There's got to be something. I'm doing the exercises. Maybe I need to go back to doing them twice a day. I've only been doing them once a day. Maybe I'm not doing enough. I don't know. I'm just so freaking flustered. My back is... I shoveled the driveway today. We got 6 more inches of snow yesterday, which is outrageous. The kid couldn't go back to her mom's house because there's no way I could get out of here. Her mom couldn't come get her. I was just like, let's just wait till tomorrow and hopefully we can shovel out. So my back was feeling semi-okay after resting all day yesterday. And I went out and shoveled, and I feel tight, but I feel okay. And so I feel like I just shoveled on my whole driveway. I shoveled all of it. Cleared off cars, shoveled, salted, all of that work, bent over, shoveling. My back doesn't feel anywhere near as bad as it did just from 2 hours of sitting here sanding on Sunday. So there's something in here is the problem. And I don't know if it's the shoes, the floor. Do I need to put down like the rubber mats or something? I don't know, man. I'm so freaking frustrated. I'm just so over it. This is stuff that I want to do. I don't want to give this up because my back hurts at 45 years old. right? Like I'm not ready. Like maybe at 85, you know, at least give me another 40 years of doing this. I don't want to just give up at 45 years old because my back is a problem. Like man, what is going on? I don't know. I don't know. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I did work on music this weekend. Did I tell you? Have I told you that I've been working on music? I did. I shared a piece with you. Uh, I'm on song number 4 right now. Not that these songs are in any particular order or these songs will particularly be released. In fact, the song that I worked on all weekend is uh, if I shared it with you, you would question my like should I be hospitalized? Like, I told people when I let them listen to the final version of that first song, the song that I shared with you, the final version is it's a bit of a trip. You go on this adventure with me during this song, and you're like, and then all of a sudden it goes to a different place, and I'm like, this is a weird song. The song that I worked on this weekend, I told Malia, I said, if I let you listen to this, you might be concerned that I'm having a stroke or something. Like it's out there. So ultimately, I think we'll talk about that later this week. Right now, this back issue. I want to get this project done. I need to get this project done. The kitchen island that I have sucks. This is going to be so much better and so much better. I just need to get this back thing fixed or fuck. I don't know. I'm so sick of it. Did you do anything exciting this weekend? Please give me something to think about, or other than how much pain I'm in right now. I'd love to hear from you and find out that you had some wins. Did we have any wins over the weekend, family? Thank you for listening to my whining and complaining. I very much appreciate that. Please leave a comment and tell me what's going on in your world or ask a question. I like it when you ask questions. Um, please hit the like button, and if you're new here, subscribe. I appreciate all of that. It's been I'm having fun this year with this channel, and I hope to continue having fun. So please help me do that. I'll see you tomorrow. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We have been learning. What have we been learning? Something about letting go, right? 12 things to know before letting go. Specifically talking about like relationships. Number 9, the world changes when you change. Our thoughts and perceptions create our world. If you truly want to change your life, you must first change your mind. I have been working on changing my mind and changing my life for the past, we've been doing this a decade? For the past decade, more than a decade, I've been really working on going on a self-improvement journey. And unfortunately, there's people from my past who I still have to interface with that are just unable to accept the fact that I have been healing and I'm a better person than I was then, and that just seems to be offensive to them, and I feel sorry for them. That's sad.